Hi, my name is Cindy Moore, and I am pleased to share this short devotional with you today. I was asked to tell you some of the things that I have learned during this pandemic. So last year, when the pandemic started, I don't think anyone had a clue as to what was going to happen or how long it would take for this long year to end. And as much as we would not want to think about it, it truly has been one very long year. At Indiana University, we got out of school on Friday, March 13th, 2020 for spring break. And the pandemic was ramping up at that point in time so much, so fast, that the university sent everyone home and closed and turned off all the lights. And then we went on spring break for a second week while the university tried to figure out a way that they could handle classes for students, work for the faculty and staff, and to keep the university running even though we went online. We were told to work remotely, and we were told to stay home. So on that Friday, March 13th, 2020, I came home and I sat down. And at that point in time, I had this huge sense of dread. And I had this huge sense of things being out of control. There was this great vastness, like a dark abyss, sitting right in front of me. I felt like I was just standing on the edge, ready to take a step, and there was nothing there to catch my step. At that point in time, I had to remember who I was and where I came from. It took quite a while, but eventually I got there. This hasn't been exactly the most ideal year or the most fun year, but over the time of this long year, I've come to realize that I never was in control of everything. The pandemic has taught me patience, and it has taught me resilience. It has taught me to continue to rely on God and to remember that all things happen in His time. Patience is not a strong suit of mine, and so it took me several months to figure this out. Resilience is something that happens as we learn to change and we learn to adapt as the situations around us change. So a few months ago, I sat down and I went back to my devotional for the day of March 13th. And this is what it said. The Bible verse was John 14, verse 27, and it says, "Peace I leave with you, my peace I give to you." And the reflection for that day goes as such. Christ has associated peace with His person. Far from Him and deprived of Him, the world will eventually be without peace. Happy are those who welcome Him and take refuge in His peace. Am I among this group? And the prayer for the day was, God of peace, put an end to the worldly strife and grant us your peace. I wish each and every one of you peace, patience, strength, and resilience as we continue to move forward and to continue our lives. And blessings to all of you in the name of Jesus Christ.